I fulfilled your wish from the day I left. We've become strangers. He cried so badly that he nearly suffocated, but I only watched quietly. Don't ever show up in front of me again, both of you. I don't want to see you. The mere sight of you reminds me of how stupid I was. I motioned my assistant to push me away from the place, leaving behind those two to stand rooted to the spot. A week later, I got an update about Elwood from the news. He surrendered to the police and told them about how he faked the letter of forgiveness and how he bribed the doctor into giving me the wrong medicine. The shareholders of his company sold their shares, and the once illustrious Howard Corporation filed for bankruptcy. My case was reopened. With the newly surfaced dashcam recording and Elwood's testimony, Verdi was unable to defend herself. She caused a huge scene in the court. By the end of it, she was in a disheveled state and screamed at the judge like a madwoman. Why? Why did you reopen a case from 5 years ago? That's so unfair. It was just an accident. It's what Morgan Salucci deserved. She's a wretch and she got her just desserts. But the court was not a place for her to throw a tantrum. The judge struck the hammer, and she was sentenced to 15 years in jail for premeditated assault. While she was being escorted to jail, she opened the car window and jumped out of it when the police's attention was not on her. The truck driving in the opposite direction could not brake in time and ran over her legs. Everything below the knees was reduced to a bloody pulp. The hospital desperately worked on her, but while they managed to save her life, she lost her legs forever. Honestly, she was just suffering the consequences of her actions. When Verda learned that her legs had been amputated, she screamed and fainted. The next time she woke up, she had lost her mind. Elwood was sentenced to 7 years in jail. Before he went to prison, he had James send me a letter. I did not even read it before tearing it to shreds. James frowned. In the end, he only asked me a question. What about Kane? He's still young. If your family doesn't want to take care of him, send him to an orphanage, I answered without hesitation. He was shocked. But you're his mother! My reply to that was shutting the door in his face. I had the best orthopedician treat my legs. While it was impossible for me to fully recover, I was able to stand again with the help of the current exoskeleton technology. When I used my own 2 legs to touch the floor, my body trembled, and I had to use my hands to support myself against the wall. But tears of joy ran down my face. My life was about to begin anew. The end.